Hello there everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 3 Knuckles. So now we are in Sky Sanctuary Zone and Knuckles is still looking pretty tired from his beating last part. He totally deserved it though, seriously. And looks like the Death Egg is rising once again, and that's a lot of robots, so that's not good. Oh boy, oh hello Knuckles. Do you want to help us get through this level, huh? Are we friends now? Of course not, screw you! And yeah, he's unfortunately not going to help us because he had a long day, you know. First I beat him up, and he totally deserved it. And then he got shocked by Dr. Robotnik, so yeah, he's too exhausted to help us, unfortunately, but that's okay. I don't think he's that useful in Sonic Advance 3 anyway, so I don't really want him as a partner. But anyways, moving on. So the only enemies you're going to be counting here is those odd-looking robots. Well, not even odd-looking. They kind of remind me of the egg pawns that we'd see in Sonic Heroes and whatnot. Only I think they're even cooler looking because they're red, and red's cooler than orange in my opinion. But yeah. Oh, hello. Is that Metal Sonic? Nope, that is actually Mecha Sonic. So one thing that some people don't know is that Sonic CD came out before Sonic 3 Knuckles. So that's when Metal Sonic debuted, but this is not technically Metal Sonic. This is Mecha Sonic, who is completely different as far as I know. Has a different design and all that. And, yeah. Forgot to mention, too, Sky Sanctuary Zone has a pretty awesome theme, if I say so myself. Shame that I keep having to interrupt it with these freaking transformations into Super Tails, but whatever. It is what it is. I can't go through that. That sucks. Alright, is there land on the bottom down here? What the? Aw, crap. Back to the mini-boss again. So yeah, this boss might look familiar. It looks kind of like the first boss in Sonic 1 when Robotnik is in his Eggmobile and he's got the ball and chain, the infamous ball and chain that everybody seems to know. Like, you don't even have to play Sonic 1 to know what that is. Everybody knows what it is, it seems. So, yeah. You actually can skip some of the mini bosses here with tails if you can fly above the areas and whatnot. I was trying to show that off earlier, that's why I was flying around the way I was, because I wanted to skip the second mini boss just to show that you could avoid it entirely, but unfortunately I failed miserably, so yeah, sorry. But I will be showing them off anyway, so it's probably for the better. It's like I wanted to show him off, but at the same time I didn't want to fight him. It's like I wanted to show off you could fly up above him, but at the same time I still wanted to show him off, so I guess I would have to do 2 playthroughs of this game to do that, but nah, don't have to do that now. Instead I will just mention that it is possible. I have done it before, but not this time. And speaking of the second mini boss, here he is now. So once again, Mecha Sonic is back, and now he's piloting a something that looks kind of familiar, don't it? Doesn't that remind you of the boss in Metropolis Zone in Sonic 2? The one where Robotnik has those balloons and whatnot? Yeah, that annoying thing. Yeah, that boss is kind of annoying, but thankfully I had Super Tails to help me out there. So, that's good. And, yeah. So I can't remember what these things are called. I think they're called the Egg Robos or something like that. And that was a big laser shot. Man, that traveled far. Did not expect that. So, I think they're cool looking enemies personally. They're probably my favorite enemy design in the game, if I'm honest. I just think they look really cool. And I'd be cool if these guys made a comeback someday. I think that'd be actually really cool. But, I guess we'll have to wait and see. And, I did mention before I was going to talk about the Knuckles boss fight from last part, but before we get to that, or I thought we were at the boss, my bad. Alright, so let's talk about it real quick, shall we? While I got a minute. So, even if you're not Super Tails or Super Sonic, it's still ridiculously easy, because all he does is stand around punching the air. If you try to spin dash into him, sometimes he'll block it and send you back. At other times, he'll be gliding through the air and you can jump into him, so no matter what, it's ridiculously easy, but I figured I just mentioned that real quick. Now on to the boss here, which is Mecha Sonic, and can I just say Mecha Sonic is pretty awesome looking. I would actually really like it if this design came back one day, because I like Metal Sonic and all, but Mecha Sonic looks cool as heck. So, as you can see, sometimes when he lands, he'll come after you, but other times he won't. And the way you can tell if he's going to come at you is if he lands like that. If his back is turned to you, he's going to slide back, and then that's going to be your that's going to be your cue to jump over him and then roll into him or jump into him. I prefer to roll into him because it's a lot safer. Don't want to jump into his quills or anything like that, after all. And if he lands in front of you, he's not going to do anything. So, despite how cool he looks and all, he's really not that bad. It's a shame there's no Mecha Tails, though, because that would have been awesome if you're playing as Tails, you can fight a Mecha Tails instead. That would have been so cool, but unfortunately not the case. So, yeah, he's not hard or anything. But now it's time for the final zone in the game. Can you guys feel the finality? We're almost at the end, finally. Can you believe it? I know I can't. Yep, this is a long, long travel. Tails, you do realize you can fly, right? Why didn't you just fly? I don't know. Sorry, just had to be quiet for the music here, because the music here is freaking awesome. Seriously, I love the theme of Death Egg here. It's so cool. The second act's theme is not as good in my opinion, but I think I say that a lot. The second act theme is just not as good, but some cases it's better than the first act, like in Hydro City, for example. But yeah, here I love the first act's theme. The first act's theme is fantastic. It's so catchy. I love it. I absolutely love it. I will admit it's kind of tame for final act and all that, but at the same time, I like it regardless, so it don't matter. And Death Egg is known for a lot of these things too. Basically, you come up to them, they count down 3, 2, 1, and then you just go all over the place, lightning fast. It is pretty cool, if I say so myself. I gotta say, as far as final zones go, this is probably my favorite out of the original 3 Sonic games, because, you know, despite it being the final zone and all, there is still a lot of good places where you can get some good speed going, a lot of items to get and whatnot. And I just like it. What can I say? It's really fun. Really awesome zone. Despite being the final zone, it is definitely one of my favorite zones in the entire game. I love that Death Egg zone. I can't stress that enough. I do gotta admit though, the bosses here though, oh boy, the mini boss in this act alone is really difficult. I'm not gonna lie. They finally made a really difficult mini boss, and I am surprised by that. But as for the boss in Act 2, you'll see him in the next part, but let's just say I'm not a fan personally. But again, we'll talk about him when we get to him. Oh, that sucked. So another good thing to have here is electric shield, because a lot of the attacks here are electric based. So it's like you're so used to fire attacks in most of the other levels, but here, no, it's all about the electricity. So yeah, and I can't believe I fell there. That really sucked, but thank goodness I'm Tails, so I can just fly over here and get hit again, right? Oh man, I probably should have got that start post there. Should have got the checkpoint, but I did not. Like a fool. I hope I don't die, because that would really suck. Alright, so in here we gotta turn all these switches red. All these yellow switches gotta be turned to red. And it can be a little difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Not in like a hard way, but more of like a come on, hit the dang thing already kind of way. But I don't think it's too bad. You know, it does slow down the pace a bit, but whatever. It's not a huge deal. It's not like super difficult or anything like that. Like there, I just got done. I just gotta stop bouncing into it. There we go. Oh, darn it. Okay, there we go. Alright, that wasn't so bad. And another one of these. There are a lot of these throughout this zone, let me tell you. Both acts seem to have a pretty good amount. Well, more so Act 1. I think there's a... Heck no, I don't think there's any in Act 2, my bad. Maybe there are. Yeah, there's another one. I'm going to skip that one, though, just because, you know, I'm Super Tails as is. I don't really need it right now. So, yeah. There we go. Another checkpoint. Thank goodness. And I believe the, mini boss is just over here. So, under normal circumstances, this guy is really difficult because he's got all these orbs and whatnot that keep... That you got that can hit you. So you basically got him in the eye, and you know, try to get them to explode. But when they explode, they burst into spikes and can hurt you and whatnot. Then after that, those platforms come out with spikes on the bottom, and he's also got a part where he shoots a big laser that can hurt you really badly, and it's hard to avoid. I'm sorry I didn't show him off proper, but I wasn't just going to wait around all day to get Super Tails off. And besides, I prefer Super Tails for that boss. It's one of the few bosses where I actually do think Super Tails is really useful because, trust me, it is very difficult otherwise. So, yeah. Anyways, though, moving on to Act 2. Now, I said the music isn't as good as Act 1's, but that doesn't mean I think it's bad. I still think it's pretty catchy and whatnot, just not as catchy. So, just wanted to clear that up real quick. Oh, I missed the electric shield. Oh well. And for that part there, you may have noticed there's 3 ways you can go. Left, right, or bottom. I went to the right. I don't know what's on the... I don't remember what's on the left in the down area. Not bottom, the down area, so... Yeah. And, a lot of upside down stuff going on here. And I just remembered I was wrong. Those speed posts or whatever, I'm just going to call them speed posts, the things that count down and send you off fast, they do appear here, just not as frequently as Act 1. So that's probably for the best, because as much as I like them, I don't want them to be overdone, you know, because they are kind of automatic and whatnot. In fact, who am I kidding? They are automatic. So that sucked. That was bad. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's not die this time. Oh, I came close because I lost all my rings. No! Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Holy crap! Wow. I'm amazed I survived that. So yeah, Act 2 is where the challenge actually gets stepped up a good bit, I must admit. And can I just say, those enemies are really annoying because they have 4 spikes on their head. There's basically no way you can hit them without getting yourself hit, I find. Unless you like him right in the corner where there's not a spike. But good luck doing that. I don't think I've ever accomplished that. So, yeah. Kind of sucks. I hate those enemies. These enemies are okay, though. They have the little spike ball that, spin around. Whatever. They're not so bad. So, I think we're getting close to the boss, but I could be wrong. I will unfortunately have to cut this part a bit early, and we will have to do the boss next part, unfortunately, because I'm just not going to have enough time, but we'll be finishing the game in the next part, so don't you worry. Alright, get rid of him. And another speed post. Like I said, I do like these things, but they do appear kind of frequently and whatnot. But, it was the first time they ever appeared in the game, so I can forgive that. And they are pretty cool, like I said, so... Yeah, I like them. There's another one! Holy smokes. There might be more here in Act 2 than there were in Act 1, now I think about it. I'm not sure. It's kind of cool seeing Tails, just fly around like that. Pretty cool if you ask me. And, yeah. I've got nothing left to say. Thank goodness this game's almost over. Can I also talk about the background real quick? Because I love the background. Seeing the plan in the background with space and everything. It looks really cool. I do like that. That's one thing I'll give Act 2 over Act 1. I do like that more. And I have an electric shield, so your electric attacks will not hurt me. Ha 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 ha. But anyways, folks, that's going to do it for this part. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the finale next part. Later.